Okay. Repair drone. Control. 2. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll bring it alongside our drone of awesome. And then we just look behind. Oh, this is good. Oh, not the easiest thing to do, admittedly. Wow, it's like trying to pat your head and rub your stomach, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that's even... No. I do hope I got this right. Just while it saves manically. Alright, what am I missing? Oh, wow, just moved the ship then. Shouldn't do that. So what am I missing? There it is. There we go. Can't believe I had to actually do that. There we go. Move the ship. Matt won't come to Mohammed. So we go. Remote control. There we go. Perfect. So 3P. Done. So that's now locked. So if I go to the other battery, this should be semi-auto. So this should start charging. So there we go. I think it's charging now. Yeah. So I need to make sure I've got the right one because there's only one there. Yeah, what am I missing? Maybe I've got that wrong. No, I think that's right. Yeah, no, that looks good. They're both charging up. That's awesome. So there we go. Battery operated drones. What more could you ask for? Bloody good, innit? Love it. Love it. So what I'm going to do now, and again, as I always say, is we're actually going to move everything to that cargo can. So we've actually got medium cargo container, and we're going to put all our parts in there now because, well, actually, I don't think we have many parts. So maybe that's probably a good thing to do. So let's just build 100 of each. 120 of each. And that at least then gives us, I think, security that we actually at least maybe have the parts. I mean, let's just see how that goes. I think that's looking good. I mean, obviously we can't do everything, but so gravel, really? So if I go to refinery, well, that's weird. Oh, yeah, we do have gravel. Strange, isn't it? It just sometimes it will report it hasn't got it, but then when it tries to, it does. Now we don't have gold, so I'm just going to drop the gravity generators. Magnesium powder, we don't need weapon parts. So what do we not have there? We've got gravel, so that'll build. So that's looking good. So that should give us at least a huge kind of repository of everything. I think the most important thing to do is to build, and how many did I build then? 10. So if I build 100 of them and 100 of them, maybe 100 interior plates, then that should be all we need to pretty much start this thing rolling. Now I've got my inventory here as well, which I'll hold on to, because all we're going to do with this is then build the subframe. So let's think about this. I think we would have best served if we had a door here. So I'm just going to build that. So I think we're going to have like a wall there, and we'll have a little gantry system. And I think all of this front bit is actually going to be open plan. if that does make sound stupid, but we're going to put open plan all the way through here. And what that then gives us is, let me just get rid of the light. What that will then give us is a pretty awesome command area. Actually, did I want to get rid of them? Let me think about that. Yeah, we will. We'll turn all this into a glass front fascia. And then as we start to kind of load some mods in, because mods are awesome, don't hate the mods, they are definitely worth doing. We can then just have that kind of confidence. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. Let's grind that out. We can then have the confidence that certain things will fit. So, you know, because I've used a lot of the mods before. Are we going to build that to do that, are we? I guess we have to, don't we? So it's going to be relatively low, but I guess that's not a problem. So it'll come down, and we have another one there. We could probably have something that wraps around, glass-wise. But I think that'll do, actually. That's probably it right there. Yep, that'll do. We need to think about the door here. So maybe we just put, we'll think about that. But at the front, I'm just trying to keep it relatively sort of level. Yeah, I guess we do need, we may get rid of this, we may revise this, but I think it's just a frame at this point. The frame is a wonderful thing. It's a tool really, because you can build what you want to build and take your time about it and make sure you get it right. So for example, I've put a ledge on here that maybe wasn't originally there. So maybe we look to either extend that ridge or maybe just copy that. We'll see. But I think at the moment, that's kind of what my thought would be. I'm not too sure about these top bits, but yeah, we'll see. And I think then we'll start to put glass all the way around here, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I think really the quest becomes the quest for gold right now. Because I think if we look at our stocks, let me just have a quick look. If I go to inventory, or rather everything, I guess, maybe just show everything that's not empty. Let's see, we don't have, right, there we go. So we've got, let's just put it all in here, I think. Cobalt, gravel, Fe, got loads of iron. No, in fact, we're full. There we go. Magnesium, we do have quite a lot of now, so I'm just going to put some back in there. Maybe we put 9k in there. Magnesium's looking good, actually. Ag is gold, silver, sorry. And yeah, we have very little gold. So gold's pretty much our big problem here. We have very little platinum as well, but platinum we don't generally use. So, I don't know. Maybe the option here is we build another little drone which has nothing on it but just survey equipment. How does that sound? Because that then will give us effectively a, I guess a quite nice, quick, zippy little thing with just a huge antenna and a huge ability to scan. That's probably going to be a good idea. So let me think about that. I think we've got actually maybe the bits we need. Let's just look at this. If that inventory, whoops, inventory. Saving again. Gosh, it saves regularly, doesn't it? Anytime you're ready. Oh, there we go. That's me. So let's just put, say, 15 of them. Bulletproof glass. I don't even know if we need it, but let's just put some in. So detecting components we do. And I think we need like 2. Girder, I don't think we need. Display we've already got, but I'll take some. In fact, I'm just going to take all of these. I don't need, oh, I do need radio components. Anyway, so there we go. Let's start building. So I think we're just going to build a third little shippy ship. And this will be a true security survey style drone. So it's going to be as small as we can possibly get it. So I think it's almost, let me think about this. I think it almost is going to be that. So let me just see what I can do. So if I do maybe a 2x2, yeah, that makes sense. So if we do a 2x2, at least it's not completely small. And then really, I guess it will have two engines for thrust. And we're then going to have, in fact, why don't we put one there? And the other one like this. Looks a bit pooey, I know, but give it a chance. And then I think we put 2 blocks like that, and then we put, there we go, it looks a mess, I know, but the idea being is that we just have a camera sticking out. Let me find the camera, it's down here I think, there it is, camera. We have the remote control, and we have gyro stabilizers, and then we just need things like the beacon. I'm probably going to make it own, oh, do you know what, I don't know, we probably won't make this one, we probably won't make this one have what do you call it, a battery. We'll put a reactor on it, and then I think gyroscope. There we go. I think we're only going to put one on if we can. Not quite sure how that looks. And then we're going to have our beacon, lovely, and then we need our antennae. Now I don't think you need an antenna, but it just doubles the range of the ship. Don't ask me how. It just does. There we go. And I've just realised I'm not going to weld all this stuff inside. Oh well, we'll figure it out. And then we need a reactor. There we go. And I think the reactor is just going to sit on the front. Perfect. Let's start welding. Now I could use, oh god, thruster components. Already a great start. So let's just build some very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop building all that nonsense. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need any of that. We've already got load built. Lovely jubbly. So let's quickly do this. So build, 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 build. Build, 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 build. Lovely jubbly. We could probably weld a lot of this out as well. I love the fact there's drones in it. I just think, I don't know, there's something about it that just makes such good sense, doesn't it? It's such a great addition. Rack the components. If I had my welding drone working, I could probably just have done this, but I don't mind. It gives it a bit of fun, doesn't it? Computer, there we go. Just filled up my my slots. Said the bishop to the nun, and then we're looking good. So I think really this is going to be a long range scouty thing. So we can probably even take it to the other drone. The other drones? The other asteroids. Because I think that's really what we're looking to do now. It's to kind of scan the other asteroids for gold. Because some of them are just going to have abundance of gold in them. So the frustration is that we just need to find where they are. And then hopefully we can actually send our ships to it and then just bring it back. Now that's going to be a bit of a trip. Because if it doesn't, if we get lost out there, then we can kiss goodbye to this drone pretty much. Okay, so the only thing we're missing now is power. So if I just, again, uranium is getting low, so I'm getting a bit worried. Yep, look at that, it's not looking good at all. So if I put 4 units in there, it's getting a bit dire. So I think this is now a race against the clock. There we go, look at that. Now I think one of the things I do want to put in here is a spotlight as well, because spotlights are awesome. There we go. Because you need it for the camera as well, because otherwise you can't see a bloody thing. There we go, lovely. So the only thing we're missing now is the control panel. And I always put one of these on because, well, you need to control it, don't you? And that's awesome. So that is pretty much ready to go. So I'm just going to weld its leg off because we actually don't need that. Because it's just pretty much, well, there. Let's have a sit. Okay, so we should have a small ship. Awesome. So this one is going to be called Scout Drone 01. Show sensors, field range, nice. So I think the thing to bear in mind, so okay, here we go. So this is obviously the front camera, that's fine. And I would say let's just put our radius, our intensity up as well, and let's make this a proper searchlight of green. So we go to Scout Drone, we go to our remote control, we do control, and then we do G, and then we just set that to 1 view, and that is it. So there we go, that's our Scout Drone right there. Now before I do this, I'm just going to put the large antennae's power up a bit. So it means I've got a huge range now. I mean, that's massive range, but I'm still slightly worried it's not going to be enough. But let's go and have a test. Oh, why have I lost control? Ugh. There we go. What did I do? I don't think I did anything wrong, did I? I don't think. Scout Drone, remote control, control 1. There we go. Don't know what happened there. Okay. Oh, do you know what I forgot? Just remembered it right now as I did that. I don't think it has an ore detector, so that's probably a stupid thing to have not included. So let's just include one now. And then I would say, there we go, this thing would be ready to go for its maiden voyage. Which way's forward? There we go. So there we go. Actually, that worked out quite well. We did need that thing there. So this is ready to go. So let's go plug in. Okay. Scout Drone. Remote control, control, done. And I think if we do K as well, ore detector, broadcast using antennas. I don't know what that means, but let's try it. Okay, so let's do a quick recce of this. I mean, as you can see, the power overload is a bit worrying, but I guess there's not a lot I can do about it. It's only a quick, zippy little drone, this one. Platinum. Because what it could do is we can fly it to where it needs to be, once we find uranium and such, and then we can just leave it there, so we know that then our follow-up drone, it'll like be a little mobile marker. Do you know what I mean? That looked pretty cool, wouldn't it? Do you know, I'm actually going to say this one doesn't have it, so I think let's fly here. So we're going to fly to that asteroid right there, and there's your dampener off. I'm just going to leave it, not too much power being drained, taking our time. Nice. And then let's hope that this has got gold and that I don't suddenly lose my broadcast. So, I mean, it should be fine, shouldn't it? I mean, look at that. The antenna is still only 2K away. So I shouldn't have a problem here. That looks like something. Is that silver? That's silver. Uh-oh. As I zip over the land, looks cool, doesn't it? Me, 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 me. Oh, there we go. Uranium. Perfect. So I can park this here, and if I just do K, beacon, I can actually call this out. So this is Scouter. Launch Scouter. Beacon. I do like that. So that's awesome. So if I now press... Ooh, no. K. If I now press K and go to my mining drone, remote control, so I go to, so I can now pull away, and that is looking pretty awesome. So I know I need to head to my scouter, and there we go, look at that, it works. Long range scouty drones of awesome. This is bloody good. I like this. I just heard a massive explosion. I hope that wasn't my ship. I really hope not. But there we go. So we don't actually always have to use the okay, we just lost a drone. We have a drone down. Did I just lose that one? Let's go. See, this is the benefit of having a little scout drone, isn't it? Remote control, there we go. One. So we just lost it, just disappeared. So in somewhere in between that flying to here and there, it died. So keep your eyes peeled. Can you see it? Did it just explode? Oh, there it is. Oh, the antenna's still live. Okay, well that's not too bad then. What happened then? It's even stopped, so I don't really... It's a ghost ship. Right, well I'm looking at that. I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, look at that, the shadow, isn't that awesome? This game is brilliant. Okay, so let's just deduct. We have power. It's stopped moving, so that's done. Is it just because it's got no battery power? That we've even got battery power. So I don't know why that suddenly stopped. Oh my god, this is amazing, isn't it? Let's try it. Let's just see if we can Oh, there we go. We can reconnect. What happened there? Antenna broadcast range. That might be the issue. It went out of broadcast range. So let's set it to 4,000. There we go. And I think even with the ore detector, we're going to do broadcast. So there we go. So that was probably all it was. So if I go back to this one, that's my little scout. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I do love it. I really love it. I think this is brilliant. The problem is, oh, there we go. That's where we're going. Now, I did move my beacon, which kind of sucks. But again, we can move it once we're happy that this thing isn't going to explode. Because I thought it had exploded. I honestly thought that was it. It was done. Because there is, look at the power usage. 1,500% overcharge. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? It's because I'm a bloody idiot, aren't I? There we go. Look. So my battery was completely recharging still. So yeah, no wonder that didn't work. So here we go. So in theory, this should work. And in fact, we could, this is where the beauty of the game comes, because we could actually just move scouters out here and leave them as fixed beacons to actually, with solar panels, so they're constantly broadcasting. I think that might be what we end up doing, because then you've got always a guaranteed network, a broadcast network between you. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? I do like the thought of doing that. Okay, so we're looking for uranium. Gold. Oh, lovely jubbly, just what I needed. And it's even on the surface. I am a happy bunny right now. A bunny? A bunny. Perfect. I mean, oh, this game, it's funny. You'll kind of think to yourself, that's a pretty game. That looks good. And you scratch the surface, and then all of a sudden you look underneath it, and it's like, holy shit, this is a brilliant game. There's so much here. They're so clever. You know, the sandbox is brilliant. And I've got to admit, I am just gobsmacked with how good this game is. And there we go. I think that was all of our gold. Oh no, there we go. Even more. Wow, better, even better. So I can honestly say this is just one hell of a game. It really is. And I think if we can maybe set ourselves up a bit of a broadcast station here at this asteroid, then we know we're never going to have any issues flying between the two. And we never risk our little happy self because we never need to take him. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. So there we go. Got some gold. Before I go, I'm going to get some uranium as well. Now, where was that uranium? I think it was up here, actually. Come on, please be near the surface as well, because I really don't want to have to dig for you. Oh, there we go. Just saw it on there a second. Uranium. There we go. 50 away. There we go. So it's somewhere in there. Oh no, a bit closer there, is it? Okay, super. Alright, so I don't mind doing a bit of digging, as long as you're right under the surface there. Always need gravel. Do you drive? But yeah, just any bit of uranium would be a godsend right now, because we are low. And eventually, I guess we're going to have to move to solar power, I guess, but we're not there yet. Oh, hopefully it's saving. There we go. Hopefully we can get to that point pretty quick, though, where we can just build everything with batteries, have the security that everything can just be charged, and then oh, there we go, that's on. Yum, 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 yum. Lovely uranium. At least it gives our reactors time to charge the batteries, and then we can just rely on them. So it just takes a bit of strain off constant uranium usage, I guess. Right, so we filled this up. Okay. Inventory. No, but I think that might do us. And again, we can always come back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Don't want to get too jammed in again. There we go. So before I do this, I'm just going to move my scouter back into position. There we go. Look at that. So that's awesome. So it's actually broadcasting what we found there. That's bloody good. I like that. So we could actually just sit this with its broadcast pretty much running. It's got enough power for days because it's only a little ship. So we could even fix a solar panel to it, I guess. I think you can get a solar panel for small ships now, I think. But there we go. So I'm just going to park this right here. And that's awesome. So that's pretty much ready to go. I could even turn all the power down, I guess, if I wanted. But I'm not going to, because I don't need to worry about that now. Now I've got gold. Here we go. So we're back, and then we're just going to have a look for where's our scouter? Our little scouter buddy. There he is. Awesome. So we'll leave him there basically broadcasting what he sees. And in the meantime, we're going to head back to our base and get some gold in. And that gives us then a hell of a pipeline to all the minerals we no longer have, or rather we didn't have. So that's bloody good. Loving it. Got to change this skybox though. This skybox is awful. Not a fan of this one. Just because it's busy. I like the kind of epic looking ones. But anyway, so our base is coming on. We're looking good. It's looking strong. I think we're in a better position than we certainly were. And let's just see how we go. So I think we'll end it there. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.